I was trying to think of how we can frame this. If you're listening or watching this, you're about to embark on what I like to think of as the most adversarial friendship you've ever experienced.
I think they call it frenemy.
Frenemies
in America, yes.
No, so are we frenemies in football?
Kind of.
We're friends in life.
Yeah, bromance in life, but when it comes to football,
but football.
No, we never see eye to eye. We never see eye to eye.
I wonder if it'll change with the World Cup.
It should, because the World Cup for me, oh man, I'm so excited. You know me, the World Cup is like the pinnacle. It's like,
oh, man, the World Cup is.
How do I explain it? It's funny because Americans don't get it. It's like, for me as a football fan, it's like going to prom, but also like an Avengers movie premiere, but also like the Super Bowl. It's like everything, man. I'm so excited.
I'm very excited, man. Thank you for joining me.
No, it's
I
a
should
pleasure.
thank you for letting me join you on this football journey.
Yes.
Thank you to everyone who's joining us. This is the first of many episodes where we're going to be delving into the FIFA World Cup 2026. That's its full name.
Yes.
I like that some people want to call it by its government name. The FIFA World Cup. Because we just say the World Cup.
Yes.
And then other people are like, which World Cup?
You know what I found funny? In South America, they don't even call it the World Cup. They just say Mundial, the world. They don't even say Copa. They just it.
That's how familiar it is.
They just say Mundial.
Yeah, you see, that's what we need.
Yes.
Cup.
Just
Cup or world.
Or world. And everyone understands what you're talking about.
Damn.
But boy, am I excited. Let's delve into this roller coaster ride.
It's also the biggest World Cup, basically,
It
that's
is.
ever happened, right? First World Cup to be in 3 countries.
Yes.
Right, so it's
Canada,
Canada, the US, Mexico.
Yes.
It's the first World Cup that is going to have how many teams?
48 teams.
48 teams.
I think of it as a typically American World Cup. It's supersized. like they took it to McDonald's or they took it to one of their GMO farms and just pumped it with those. You've seen those like American chickens where you go like, wow. It's a supersized
American World Cup.
48 teams.
And it is, you know what, actually, it makes it the perfect American World Cup because what is America without Canada and Mexico? If you think about it honestly, I know a lot of people listening to this or watching this will be like, wait, what did you say? First of all, for the world, Canada is America.
Yes.
I know that's not correct,
Yes.
but for the world, it is.
We don't have time to.
And what is America without Mexico? Think of all the food people are going to be eating while watching the games. Most of it will be Mexican food.
Mexican food, yes.
You know what I mean? What you take it out of, what is the Super Bowl without Mexican food? What is like
It's very interesting because especially the thing you said about Canada and America, because Canadians like to go like, no, we're not Americans, but where we come from, we're like, no, we don't have time to dice you and splice you. You're all Americans.
My friend. It's the same way Africa's a continent for them.
Yes.
It's the same vibe.
Don't have, yes.
It's pretty much the same vibe. And they've got this will be the first World Cup with a halftime show.
I think that's the thing that's pissing off most soccer fans. I know that's the thing that's exciting most American fans, but most soccer or football fans, they're pissed off. They're mad about the halftime show. I don't know what you think about it, but they're
Drake
mad.
Doing it or not?
No. It's going to be Shakira, it's going to be Madonna, and it's going to be BTS.
I thought they said Drake was doing it. What happened?
No, Drake is not doing it. I think it's going to
but
be
when
curated.
did that? No. But when did that change? Because I remember an announcement where they said Drake will be doing the halftime show.
Yeah, but then Kendrick happened.
You're telling me that Kendrick roasted Drake so badly
I think no.
that FIFA came and said, Drake, you are in, but after we saw what happened...
Yes, because FIFA doesn't like losers. But I think what happened was... No, because you are right, actually. Drake was very involved. He was like an ambassador for Canada. You're right.
I thought Drake was doing it.
No, it's going to be curated by Coldplay, which means, well, if there are any...
Any what? CEOs in the audience that used to hide themselves?
Yes, I'm just saying, stay away from the screens. But it's going to be curated. But the thing
you make it sound like Coldplay set that up as part of their show.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
It would be amazing PR if they just did that at every show.
Can you imagine if you did that at the World Cup? Because then it would blow up even larger than...
That is probably my favorite thing at the World Cup is them cutting to the fans.
Oh, the producers. No, but the thing
Not
about...
the producers, the cameramen. Let me tell you something. If anyone who works as a cameraman, their ability to find 2 things in a crowd of 50,000 people, they will find the most beautiful woman and they will find the strangest looking fan. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they find them. I don't know. Like, There's not a single match I've watched where I've gone, everyone here is just normal.
No, it's funny because when you watch European games, they don't cut to the beautiful women as much as when you watch African Cup of Nations games.
Or Copa Libertadores.
Yes, because I think it's also like a very cultural thing. Because I think in America and in the West, if you keep cutting to beautiful women, then it's seen as maybe sexist or maybe, while in Africa and South America, it's seen as just appreciation of the beautiful game.
Yes, the beautiful game. But...
And in America, I think they also like cutting to kids crying. But to go back to the halftime show,
yeah,
the reason I think fans are very pissed is you imagine you're watching the World Cup. Let's say the last World Cup.
Yeah.
You're a France fan. You're 2-0 down at halftime. And then you have to watch Madonna and Shakira dancing. When all you need is just like the players to come back. So that's why most fans are like, we don't need. Because American fans don't care. They'll watch a halftime show when their team is losing. But football fans, I think there's too much investment.
When it comes to the Super Bowl, the halftime show is oftentimes more popular than the Super. Like you'll see the ratings spike during the halftime show. But for the World Cup, it's going to be interesting to see because a World Cup like a normal halftime is 15 minutes.
Yes.
And now this one they say is going to be 30 minutes.
It's going to be, I think it's going to be 11, but the whole halftime is going to be 30 minutes because normally it's 15 minutes.
Yeah.
The halftime.
Wait, so they're going to make it 11 from 15?
No, they're going to make 11. They're going to add 11. So you're
they're
right.
going to add 11 minutes.
The halftime is going to be 30 minutes. Normally it's 15 minutes.
Right.
But then they're going to add 11 minutes of showtime and dancing, which will make it like 26, 30 minutes. So the teams are going to be out there in the dressing rooms for 30 minutes. But what I'm saying is,
do you think that's gonna help the teams, or do you think that'll hurt the teams? Like what would you rather have if you're a winning team or a losing team? Would you rather have more time or less time?
No, that's why I think like both sets of fans. If you're winning, you just want the game to be over so that you can get to the. You just want them to come back.
You want a short halftime.
Yes, and if you're losing, you just want you don't want to like linger in that state of losing. You want your team to come back out, maybe mount a comeback. So no one is going to be happy about the halftime.
Well, it depends on how the halftime is. Maybe it's a boring game and then the halftime saves it.
The before game is never boring. You've spoken like a true American.
You never know.
It's a final, but even
finals,
0-0.
But finals can be cagey. That's the problem. Finals, you can find everyone's a little tense, everyone's a little nervous. Right now, we're not even thinking about that though, because right now, it's all just about like who's gonna be in the World Cup,
who's making it to the
the selections of the teams. Yo, bro, have you been watching the Brazil reaction videos to the players being called up to the World Cup?
I was watching them with my American friends, and they thought they were over the top, and I told them no, they are par for the course. If you get called up,
what do you mean they thought it was over the top?
No, because like again, when you watch American sports, when they call up the dream team, LeBron is like, okay, we're going to go mess up some Angorans, but he's not like losing his mind. And then like we watched Neymar.
Oh yeah, let me show you this video.
And people running around. And then we're like, this was
like one of my favorite videos here. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this thing going. This was the Neymar one. Look at this.
Look at the tension.
Luis Enrique Zenit.
And they're calling them up in alphabetical order, yes. So now they know Neymar is coming up.
The woman next to Neymar, she's like feeling it. Look.
Neymar Jr.
So they thought that was over the top.
Bruh, you know what's wild is it's like he won the World Cup.
No, just
look at this.
And this is Neymar. He's not like some scrub player. He's not like this is Neymar, probably the greatest talent Brazil has produced in the last 20 years. And that's how much it means to him. He's crying, he got emotional. And so when Americans watched that, they went like, he's just getting called up. And I tried to explain to them that it's like,
but the thing for me is like,
he's hugging everyone, his family, his physio.
You know what it is for me is, I like that people were filming their own potential pain, because this is essentially like
he doesn't know. Yes.
No, but I'm saying it's. First of all, I don't know why they have to do it like this. You could just put it out on the internet immediately. They make it like the Oscars, because you have to sit there and then like wait for your name. He could also phone the players ahead of time and be like, yo, you're in the squad.
No, but in Brazil, it's like the Oscars.
Yeah, but I'm
Brazil,
saying
getting-
like, why do they have to do it like that?
Because
I'm just feeling
it's
for the
supposed to be an
fans.
event.
I'm feeling for the fans, is what I'm saying.
So this is what happens in Brazil. The whole country, or like in football-loving countries, the whole country comes to a standstill. It's an event.
Everyone waits for the
Yes,
they
it's-
wait for the announcement.
It's almost like, think of it as the night of the presidential election in the US. That's how it is. Everyone is waiting on tenterhooks. It's like there has to be a surprise. It has to be a surprise. So the players are watching, and my American friends went like, "Oh, but this is over the top." Then I told them, "No, this is how it feels when you guys get your college admission letters."
I like how you're throwing in that you have American friends.
I have.
You're really making
in
sure
this-
that we know, eh? You're making sure that we know. You're like, hey, let me tell you about my American friends.
I'm like a white guy in the South. Let me tell you about my black friends. I've collected a bunch
You
of
make
them.
it seem like you make it seem like we don't have the. So my American friends, to those of you,
No.
what are you trying to like shine on your Ugandans back home?
No, because if I was watching this,
Joe's
with
trying to be
Ugandans-
like this. My American friends. Why are your American friends more special than your other friends, Joe?
If I'm watching this,
guy.
if I'm watching this with my Ugandan friends, they get it, totally get it. They go like, "Oh, we understand the reaction."
Do your American friends know who is or isn't your American friend? You should do these announcement videos for them.
And it's,
You should announce like who's in your American.
No, you see- yes.
Welcome to Joe's American friends lists.
and then people are surprised.
These are the
when they
people who
don't-
have
yes.
made it.
These are the top 5.
John B. John B. Congratulations, huh? You are my friend. You are my American friend. Look at this. Yeah, this was crazy. This was one of my favorites, bro. Like, this is where you go.
Yeah, this is the one where
This is the Brazil goalkeeper. Look at this.
third choice goalkeeper.
Third.
Yes.
Look at this.
He gets called up.
He's not even going to play.
Yes. He's the guy. So he's the guy on the ground, and he totally passes out. He blacked out of excitement, and no one in his family noticed because they're busy doing laps around the couch.
If you pass out from an announcement, I'm going to take you out of the team if I'm the coach.
No, but that's the passion you need.
No, bro.
That's someone who's willing to put their life
Hey, man,
on
let
the
me
line.
tell you something. If you lose consciousness because of an exciting moment, I'm not taking you to the World Cup, my brother.
You don't need players fainting before he has to save a penalty.
Imagine, bruh. The guy's so excited. Oh, he saves a penalty and then he faints because of his excitement. This for me.
No, you need a player.
Those videos of the goats.
Yo.
Trevor,
Joe,
you're going
wait,
to
videos of
war.
goats.
Yes.
Joe, let me tell you something. You are out. If I'm the coach and you faint because I've selected you, you're out. You know why?
If you're on a dating app, do you want a girl who passes out in excitement when you swipe right?
No.
Or do you want a girl who goes
No,
like,
you don't.
I want a girl who passes out in excitement when I swipe right.
My
What are you
man,
talking
first
about?
of all, I don't know what app you're on. If somebody faints because you've selected them on a
Yes.
dating app, you
I
need,
feel chosen. They feel
my
chosen.
friend, you need to run in the opposite direction because this person is this
You
is
see,
this is psychopathic behavior.
Exactly. Trevor spoken like a man who has options. I'm speaking like a normal man.
You
And
know,
then-
you know what this got me thinking about, like with the selection. Now the big news is like who was left out. I mean, this happens to every team.
The funny thing about the keeper, before you get to the person who was left out. Funny thing about the keeper, he got called up for Qatar 2022 and he played only 10 minutes. So he knows he's not going to get like a full game.
Yeah, but it's being chosen
Yes.
as, you know what I mean? It's the Brazil national team. And you're 38. I get it. The surprising thing to me is like who coaches choose to leave out sometimes.
Yes, because when they call up someone, they have sacrificed another.
Yeah. I was surprised that João Pedro didn't get selected for the Brazil national team.
I was surprised as
I know
well.
Chelsea hasn't
Yes.
I know Chelsea hasn't done well. But
He was their player of the season.
if you watch every single minute that João Pedro has been on a pitch this season and in previous seasons,
He's been a difference maker, yeah.
there are few players who make more of an impact and also few players who are as dynamic and versatile as he is. João Pedro can hold up the game and if you look at his size and stature, you don't think he can hold up the game the way he does, but he does. João Pedro can spur an attack on the wing. João Pedro can play like an advanced forward position where he's just waiting for a through ball and he's going to finish it. He can cut back. He can dribble. He can trap the ball like literally
He's a
like he's got
complete package,
glue.
yes. No, you're right.
I was surprised that they left him behind.
The irony is...
They took Ryan.
Yes.
By the way, and can I just say, Ryan is, shout out to Ryan. Ryan is one of my favorite, like, you know, in our football group, I talked about him long ago.
Yes, yeah.
I love
You did
Ryan
call
from
it, yes.
Bournemouth in the English Premier League.
And
He's
they had
one
a
of-
better
he's one of
season,
my-
yeah. They had a better season than Chelsea. But the thing with João Pedro, the
He's
irony,
one of my favorite
I
players.
think the irony was João Pedro actually was interviewed short, I think 3 or 4 weeks before the call up, and he went to call, I want Neymar to come. He was pro Neymar coming because he didn't think that Neymar coming to the
lying,
World
dude.
Cup would affect his place
No,
on
man,
the
you're
team.
lying.
No, he did.
João Pedro in an interview said, I hope Neymar comes.
Yeah, of course.
But you see that they didn't listen to him. He said, I hope he comes.
Yes.
As in, he was assuming he's already on the trip.
Yeah, no. He
didn't say, I
said
hope he goes.
Yes.
He said, I hope Neymar comes to the World Cup.
Yeah, and then also the crazy thing is João Pedro also had a call-up party, watch party with his family. And unlike Neymar's, his was...
Did we see the video?
Yeah, I saw... Yeah, you can't... Yeah.
Can we try and find that video? I want to see.
It's right there. You know,
Wait,
yeah.
well, let's see. Okay, we got this. Hold on. Let's
Yeah,
see
and it
here.
turned into a wake.
Oh, man.
It was...
Oh, man. Let's see here.
It's crazy to see a
Let's
party
Hold on.
turn into a funeral.
Let's see. Let's see. I want to see. Okay.
Yeah, so this is the family waiting. And
This is his whole family.
yeah, so the moment they call up Rafinha, because they're calling them in alphabetical order. Yeah.
Junior, Real Madrid.
So you can see them realizing that he's not making the plane. So this...
Okay, can I just
This
say
is like if
a
you
few
swipe
wait,
right on-
Joe, can I just
Okay.
say a few things? Number one, why do you put the video out?
They were live streaming.
They were live streaming.
Yeah, all the videos were being live streamed.
Oh my goodness.
So they didn't even
man.
have the option of
What
recording and
what has
not-
happened?
Because
in
you're
the-
so
in
sure
the
you're going to
world?
get called up.
Yeah, but what has happened in the world? I'll see videos on the internet all the time where people broadcast their shame and pain, and I'm like, have you ever seen these videos of people who are like, this was the moment I found out that I got fired, and it's just them like in a meeting, and it's like, I'm like, what? You know why you got fired? Because you film yourself in meetings, bro.
The whole time.
That's why you got fired.
no, but
why?
No, but I think
Yeah, but
he,
why
was,
didn't
he
they-
was so sure he was going to. He was so
No,
sure
but
he was
Joe,
going to
why not record it and then put it out afterwards? You can also do that.
No, but
also I love how. Can I just say, because I'm a João Pedro fan.
Yes.
But I do think it's funny how
his video is
bring,
not as...
you bring your whole family, you bring everyone, and then like your family's basically shitting on other players now.
Yes, no,
Because you heard
yes,
like when
they're
some of the
hating,
names
yes.
are called.
Yes.
They're just like, nah, that loser.
You know,
Nah, that idiot.
Okay, I'll say this. You know, I feel like that's what would happen if we had like live streams of families of Oscar contenders actually watching the Oscar
We need to
ceremony.
pitch that.
Yes. Because you know,
Yo,
the
that's a great idea. We need to pitch that.
'Cause what happens is the Oscar losers normally, react.
In fact, we
in a
should
very-
trademark that. We'll do it. We'll do it when I host the Oscars. We'll do that. We're going
Yes,
to.
you should
we're
have
gonna-
the families,
We're going to
yes.
have the families live streamed at home.
They're like,
just
no,
so that they can scream out things.
Michael B. Jordan was trash.
That'll be so dope, bruh.
No, but
that'll be so much fun.
No, but you are
man.
laughing at
it's
me.
It's just a vampire movie.
No,
nobody deserves anything.
You were laughing at me for saying swipe right. Now you see what happens when you swipe right on a girl and she ghosts you. That's what happened with João Pedro.
Yeah, but but again, why you don't have to tell? You know what's nice about a dating app? It's between you and the app.
Yeah, but if you're so sure,
It's between you.
if you're so sure the girl is going to say yes.
Yes. Why are you live streaming you swiping on a dating app?
Because I'm so sure the girl is going to
Well,
swipe right.
then you know what? This is a lesson in humility, my friend. Don't press anything. We've got more What Now after this. The Spanish team was the same. This was, these are your boys. Who are you supporting for the World Cup?
I'm supporting Messi because I would want Messi to do. I'm a huge Messi fan.
I mean, you don't have to tell us that.
I think he has given so much to football.
It's crazy that you don't even say I'm supporting Argentina.
No, I'm supporting Messi. I don't care about Argentina. I want Messi to do a repeat. But while my heart says Argentina, I think my brain says France or Spain.
My mind's telling me Messi, but my body wants France or Spain. That song didn't do
Yes,
as well
'cause-
on the charts, but now there's a gap. I think you can get the remix rights to that song very cheap, Joe. I know you've always been wanting to make it, and it's been very expensive for you to get the rights. I think you can get them now.
I think Spain is too stacked. And I think even the fact that Gavi...
Why was Gavi so surprised, though?
Because he just came off an injury. He was injured. He was injured for a year and a half.
No, good for him.
Again, it shows that this is not just a Brazilian phenomenon. It's like...
Wait. Is
Lamine Yamal.
Is Gavi the same as Gavi?
No.
Is Gabi another player?
Gabi is another player. Gabi used to play for Atletico.
Okay,
Gavi
I thought Gabi and Gavi were the same, but depending on how you speak Spanish.
Gavi is a new young. Yeah, I wouldn't call him new. He's 19 now. He's a player for Barcelona. Got injured.
No, I know. I called him Gavi though.
No, he's Gavi.
So he's Gavi.
Yes, Gavi.
Oh, okay. All right, I got it.
Gavia.
That's your boy.
Like Pablo Gavia Escobar.
Look at you getting excited, my
Yes.
man. Huh? Is there enough space in those pants?
You know, I
you
love
start
this.
talking about Barcelona players.
I love these young boys.
Start talking
of
about Barcelona players. We got to get Joe into some sweats.
You know, I
get
love
out of
this.
those jeans.
You know, I love these young boys of Barcelona.
Yeah,
you know, I love
relax
it.
yourself here, Epstein. Relax yourself, Jeffrey. Hey, busy out here talking about young boys. Whoa. Hey, people will clip that, my man. You want to relax your... Hey, yo, as the streets would say.
There are many of us, though.
Hey, yo.
When it comes to football, there are many Jeffrey Epsteins, many Barcelona fans.
Joe does not care about being clipped.
Oh, we
at
love them
all.
young. Oh. Lamine Yamal, Gavi, Pedro. Oh, the younger, the better.
You know, I don't know what's worse, the fact that you're saying it like that, or the fact that you're so good at rubbing your hands like a villain. Because like your technique is flawless. You have flawless rubbing hand villain technique. Oh man, yo, you know what we have to talk about? England.
Oh, that's I don't even know what to talk like.
Let's break it down. Let's set the stage.
Okay.
So for those who don't know, England is probably the how can I phrase this? I would argue England is probably the most talented team to not do as well as they should at World Cups.
Or maybe
over
they're the most hyped team.
No, look. They're definitely hyped. But
Yes.
if we're honest, let's be fair to them. I know it's easy to hate on the English.
Yes.
And we should because
Yeah,
of
they
our
colonized
histories.
us. Yeah.
Yeah. We have scars of colonization.
We
Yes.
owe it to our ancestors.
Of course. I mean, the language we're speaking right now is a gift from them. How can we not use it to slander them back? Do you know what I mean? What a waste of language that
they
would be.
brought it on themselves.
They gave it to us. Before, they wouldn't have heard these things we're saying.
Yes.
Now they'll be like, why are you talking shit about us? Why are you talking shit? Because you gave it to
You
us.
gave us the power
so you
to-
could
yes.
hear. Before, it would just be sounds. So
God, don't save the queen.
but wow, this guy shots fired. No, me, I'll always say it. Well, now it's God Save the King, I guess.
Yes.
It's amazing how they just switched that up, eh? I always thought that was weird. Like literally overnight, they're
Yes.
like, all right, God Save the King now.
We've changed our pronouns.
Yeah, we've
now.
changed. We've
Yeah.
changed now.
We go by king
No,
now.
let's be fair. Talent, just talent-wise, England has always had extremely talented players.
I beg to differ, but okay.
Wow.
I think they've always had a pretty good league that's made up of players from
Joe.
other countries.
Joe, let's pause for a moment and let's.
How many English players have won?
I think it's fair to explain to people.
How many
if
English
anyone
players?
if anyone is watching this or listening to this,
Okay.
I think it is good for them to know that you are biased. I think it's good for them to know that you are a hater. I think it's good for them to know that you don't rate English football at all.
I think it's hoof and hop.
There we go.
I think.
And in case you don't know
yes.
what that is, a hoof is something you find on an animal, not on a human being. And so hoof and hope is Joe basically saying that English football is a bunch of cows.
Or as we call it these days, hoof and inshallah. Yes. No, look.
Basically, no, Joe, let me set the stage. Don't defend yourself at all. I first need to explain this. You're a hater, which is good for the game. Haters are good in certain aspects. You keep people honest. You're a hater of English players. You don't rate them at all. And so for you, you're not shocked when England ever quote unquote don't say anything. I'll let you know when it's time for you to respond. You don't think it's ever England underperforming. You think that they're lucky to be there,
Yes.
like Make-A-Wish kids or something.
Yes.
Right. Now I'm saying England has always had some of the most talented players in the world. We can go back decades. You know, we can go back to like the generations of Scholes and then you can jump forward to like the Lampards and the Gerrards and the Beckhams, and you can keep skipping. This current crop as well is one of the most talented group of English players we've seen.
Beg to differ. Vehemently.
I'll let you know when. Silence.
Vehemently.
Cone of silence.
All right.
Well, not cone of silence. Vow of silence.
Okay.
Vow of silence. I don't want to be in a cone with you. The current English squad, though, has created a bunch of waves because the coach, it's not the first time, but it's one of the few times that England hasn't had an English coach.
Yes. The last one they had was Fabio Capello. The last time they had a non-English man as a
Didn't
coach.
they have like the guy from Scandinavia, I feel like, for a moment?
Sven-Göran Eriksson.
Thank you.
But Sven came after
He was after Capello. Okay,
no,
cool.
he was before Capello.
Before
So that's
Capello.
what I'm saying.
All
The
right,
last one was
yeah,
Capello.
okay, right.
And then,
So but generally they have English coaches. Now they went with Thomas Tuchel because things were not going right for them. And
they went with
eventually,
the German. That's how badly things were going.
I mean, if you want to get things done, you go with the Germans.
Yes, but English tabloids didn't receive that very well.
Yeah, my man. Hey, you go with what works.
No, because especially when it
Made
comes to,
in Germany.
So they could allow a Swede, they could allow an Italian, but England and Germany have such a rival in soccer. It's almost like if Americans named, should I say an Iranian now as the coach of the American team. That's how badly they hate each other.
Damn, that's another great pitch. We should do that.
So, so England and Germany.
You're just coming up with some great ideas here. Everything that you think is wrong and crazy, I want to live in that world.
They hate each other so much. And by the way, to go back to the vehement argument, I think England has modestly talented players who normally get way more hype than they deserve. There's a reason why no English player has won the Ballon d'Or since Michael Owen.
Can we throw internet sounds on some of these things you're saying?
No, it's... England has always had modestly talented players, but they have never had like the most talented player of their generation.
Sure.
You talked about Beckham and Scholes. That was a generation of Zidane and Alessandro Del Piero and Raul and here all these other countries had way better players. Ronaldo.
I said way
England
better.
has never had a generation where you go like,
yo, are the cameras rolling on this trash?
No.
Or is this just me talking to a madman in a corner?
No, these are facts. So every time England has had a player who is good, other countries have had way more players who are way, way better. When you talk about the current generation, they have, who is the most talented player? Harry Kane. Still not the best striker in the world. Still not
who's
the
a better
best
striker?
player in the
Who's
world.
a better striker than Harry Kane right now?
I would say...
Elevator music.
Look.
What floor would you like, sir?
Listen, there's a dearth of proper number nines in the game right now.
My friend,
But
your fancy English is not going to save you here talking about a dearth of...
No, I'm saying still not the... Maybe I shouldn't...
Just use a lot and let's keep it moving.
I shouldn't have said the best striker.
Tell me a better striker than Harry Kane right now.
I shouldn't have said better striker. I should have said they are still not the best
player.
player.
Tell me a better striker than Harry Kane right now.
Good goal scorer.
Tell me.
Great goal scorer.
Say me.
But still not the best player in his own team.
Great goal scorer. Is he from Peru? Who's that?
No, I'm saying...
I'm not familiar with that name.
Harry Kane.
Who's great goal scorer?
Harry Kane.
Maybe the way you're pronouncing it is throwing me off.
Kane.
Great goal scorer. Is he Greek?
Still not the best player in his own team.
Great goal scorer.
He scored a hatful of goals, but when it came to choosing
you
the
see
best
what,
player
you see
in
what
the
you've just done here? What you've
Okay?
just done here is something that I'm glad we do not see in football. You have just moved the goalposts. That's what you've done, Joe. That is what you have done, Joe.
No, all I'm saying is...
Harry Kane.
Yes.
I asked you the question.
Yes.
Respond to me.
Yes.
Who is a better striker than Harry Kane right now?
He's... Right now, I struggle to think of a better striker, but he's still not the best player in the world. Not even top 3. No, not even top 3. He's not the best player at Bayern Munich.
My man.
In his own club.
My man.
And that's what I keep talking about. So, Michael Olise voted Bundesliga Player of the Year.
Yo, my man.
Lamine
Joe,
Yamal, a far better player than Harry
Joe,
Kane.
wait, Joe. I see that you're spiraling, and I understand why. Okay, I understand it. As a hater, I understand haters.
Okay?
I understand haters. I'm saying this team, in every position, has somebody who can hurt you. Do not sleep on Bukayo Saka.
Still not anywhere near the best winger in the
Hey,
game.
my friend, do not sleep on that boy.
Okay.
He will hurt you.
Okay.
Okay? Do not sleep on that boy.
Struggles to beat his man every time. He's not like Neymar.
Hey, my
He's
man.
not Kvicha Kraskeria. He's not Dembele.
By the way, how do we say
He's
that guy's
not
name?
Kvicha Kraskeria.
Try
I don't know if
again.
that is right, Joe.
Kvicha Kraskeria.
Try it again.
Kvicha Kraskeria.
I think you've said it three. I think you've said it three different ways,
Hey,
three
the
different
guy's
times.
from, let him try saying my name. He's from Georgia. In fairness, let him try saying
No,
my name.
what I'm saying is
At
like
least I
no.
tried.
I'm saying every single commentator
Yes,
says his name
says it
differently.
very
I've heard
differently,
some
yes.
commentators say Kvaratskhelia,
Yes.
and then I've heard some commentators say Kvaratskhelia,
Yes.
and then I've heard some commentators say like Kvaratskhelia.
Yes.
So I don't know how anyone says his name. I've never heard, but he's not in the World Cup, so it doesn't
Yes.
matter. The point is England. Let's go back to England.
Okay, let's talk about
England.
the players,
So
yes.
England has put forward their team. One of the biggest things that's come out is people saying, especially the English press, saying that this was a terrible selection because some of the most prominent English players were omitted.
Creative,
So off the top of my head, players that they feel were omitted: Phil Foden from Manchester City,
Yes.
Cole
Cole Palmer
Palmer from Chelsea,
and of course Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Maguire from Manchester United, Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw from Manchester United. Wait, who else? Who else left out? We'll
Trent
talk-
Alexander-Arnold.
Trent Alexander-Arnold from Real Madrid.
Can I just say, if as a nation you're lamenting Maguire not making the team, you're already not in a good starting place. Let me just say that. If as a nation you're bemoaning and making noise because Maguire isn't on the plane, you're already starting from a losing position. And I'll say this. Look,
This guy, yo man,
I'll say this. The selection, very controversial.
Yeah.
Actually, so many in the English press, especially the tabloids, think Thomas Tuchel is a German double agent sent to sabotage England from
Is that what they're
from the
saying?
inside. Yes, because they're saying, oh, you left out the best players we have. I think the selection made sense.
Okay, here's the thing I don't understand.
I think it's the
Let's go through this. Let's go through this ourselves, right? Because I mean, if we're honest, we are probably the foremost experts in football in the world, right? We don't like to toot our own horn, but
We love the
are.
beautiful game, yeah.
We are. So let's talk about the players who
are left out.
and agree or disagree about why they should have been left out. So Phil Foden. I love Phil Foden. I think he's one of the most talented players in the world, but we cannot deny that Phil Foden has had a wishy-washy season, far from his best.
Yes.
Right? And I'm going to go on the record and say I blame the Manchester City system. My opinion is because Manchester City has so many players and so many options, when you experience a dip, you're just on the bench
Pep
immediately.
kicks you out, yes.
Right? Pep Guardiola can just put you on because he can afford to
Yes,
put you on a
can afford,
bench. Other teams can't afford that. Right? So if you're playing for, Liverpool, Manchester United, Arsenal, any of them, if you're having a bad game, you're having a bad game. And then if you have another bad game, you have another bad game because
They can stay
they
patient
don't
with you,
have
yes.
a whole first team sitting on the bench like Manchester City does. So Pep benches you as Foden. I think it does two things to you. One, mentally, it messes with you because you go, my mistakes are punishable in a really big way. Number two, it also means you don't get to rectify the mistake.
Yes,
So in the
yes,
next
you don't
game, you're
get
not
the chance,
there.
yes.
And then if they win, you don't play again.
Yes,
and if
it's
they
like-
win, you don't play
yes,
again.
It's like if you swipe right on a girl.
You're really
and then
swiping
you go-
right. What's happened to
Yes,
your
and then
dating?
you
What's
go,
going on? Why is
I've
everything
discovered-
about
I've
dating?
discovered this thing called apps. And then you go on a
This
first
guy,
date.
he's
and
like
then you mess up.
this guy's like
and then-
it's like we found some guy,
And then-
it's like some guy just came to America and the first thing they introduced him to was dating apps.
Oh, I'm loving dating
Everything
apps.
is swiping right
In Africa,
here.
I had to walk 5 miles to
to
find
swipe.
a girl. And now
You
I
have to
just
wipe
swipe,
5 miles
yes.
and then you swipe
I
right.
swipe, yes, physically. Oh, I'm loving dating
So what I'm saying is this.
I think even beyond Pep Guardiola, for me, even if Phil Foden had not had a wishy-washy season,
Yeah.
he has never delivered in an English shirt. He has
But that's not the
never-
point. But that's not the point. I think the point is, should he? I think we're both agreeing that when you look at the other players, it does make sense that Phil
For him to
Foden
be
got
left
left
out,
behind.
yes.
Unfortunately, Cole Palmer, yo man,
Same exact, yeah.
yeah, but he's one of the most. I mean, he's a game changer.
Yes,
He
he can turn it on any time.
Cole Palmer is one of those players who can create everything out of nothing. Every time he touches a ball, you don't
He's
know what will
unpredictable,
happen.
yes,
He's
yes.
unpredictable. But ever since the injury, he hasn't been the same and he's been struggling.
Yes.
I think it's just a case of like injury at the wrong time.
Yes, yes.
That's all it
yes.
is. So it makes sense that
Worst season
he's
for-
out.
yes.
Okay, let's talk about Harry Maguire. Who did they pick instead of Harry Maguire?
I think they're going to go with Mark Gahey. They're going to go with Dan Ban from Newcastle.
Yeah.
When you look at the people they have in defense, I think Maguire was harshly done by.
He was harshly done.
I think he should have made. He has. If you're using form as the metric,
yeah.
Maguire should have been on the.
Yeah,
plane.
because okay, look, I can see why Mark Gahey and
Dan Ban
and Dan Burn will get in ahead of him, but I don't get why he's not in the squad.
That's the argument.
Because who else is there in the squad? Surely you can take more than 2 centre backs with you.
No, there are way more centre backs. But the thing is,
Who else? You're Ryan. Who else is in the squad?
Gerald Kwanzaa.
Yeah, Gerald Kwanzaa.
The
instead
Liverpool
of
player
Jet
who went on loan to Bayern.
Yeah, but Jet Spence is a fullback.
He's a fullback. But I'm saying Gerald Kwanzaa, the fact that Gerald Kwanzaa made it on the team and Maguire didn't. That's why I think.
Now I'll be
But
fair
Gerald
to
Kwanzaa's
Gerald.
name was used also to keep Trent out of the equation by Thomas Tuchel. He said we don't need Trent because we have people like Gerald Kwanzaa who can play both.
Yeah, who are
positions.
versatile, who can play both. But also now this takes me to the point I wanted to make about this England team. The players who bet on themselves, the players who stepped out of the comfort zone that's England in a way,
Yeah.
ended up benefiting. So I'll start with Marcus Rashford. He went to Barcelona, ended up getting on the plane.
I knew you were going to bring him up because of Barcelona.
I'll give you another one. Gerald Kwanzaa left England, went to Bayer Leverkusen, ended up playing, ended up getting on the plane. Who is the other player? Noni Madueke left Chelsea, went to Arsenal, ended up going on the plane while Kopama didn't. Another player, Ivan Toney, left the continent, went to Saudi Arabia, gambled big on himself.
Did you include Noni Madueke? He went from London to London.
Yeah, but he went from a team where, this is his boyhood.
Okay,
club.
wait. Okay, so let's amend your statement then.
Yes.
So you're saying
The
all the
players who
players,
bet,
the players who moved and
Yes.
bet on themselves to try something different.
to get more minutes, to
They have
Yes.
all succeeded.
yeah, they all benefited. Ivan Toney, people thought his career was
Wait,
over.
Ivan Toney's in the
He
squad.
was on the squad, yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
People
actually.
thought his career was over. He made a big bet, moved.
He's
And-
definitely made
yes,
big
and some
bets.
person can even bet on his games in
He's
Saudi
definitely made big
Arabia.
bets.
Yes.
By the way, I want to go on the record and say, as you know, I'm not a fan of sports betting. However, I think players should be allowed to bet on themselves. I see no reason that a player shouldn't be allowed to bet on themselves winning. I see no reason.
I see a conflict though.
No, bro, what's the conflict? What's the conflict? I'm going into a match.
Okay.
I go to the bookies and I say, I bet you I'm going to win this match. What's the conflict? You shouldn't be allowed to bet against yourself.
Against yourself, yes.
And you shouldn't be allowed to bet on other teams.
No, but I think it's
because
a
you may have
slippery-
information.
I think it's a slippery slope argument.
People always talk about slippery slopes like we're in Diddy's parties here.
Cause-
Hey, guys.
You make it seem like Diddy actually had a literal slope with like baby oil and
He
people just
probably
sleeping.
did, my friend.
No,
I'm saying this.
the thing is, if you allow players to bet on games, whether for or against themselves, then it's just going to spiral. Because betting
How
by
can
its
it
very
spiral?
nature, betting by its very nature means you get more addicted to winning. So how are we going to control? You might start out betting on yourself, and maybe you don't score the goals you wanted to score, and then you end up betting. I see
No,
the
guys,
argument.
we make a simple system where players can bet publicly on themselves.
And then privately.
You're not allowed to bet privately. The same way it is now.
But then why not just?
Because in my world,
Okay.
I think a player who goes, my salary is not that high, maybe I'm not one of the
There's
top
no
earning
soccer
players
player
in the
saying
world.
that.
No. They go like, I want to bet on myself. I bet that I'm going to do it this game. Why aren't they allowed to do that?
Because what if they don't score? Let's say if he says I'm going to score a hat trick and doesn't score a hat trick,
Then he's lost his money.
But come on, then the repercussions, mental health, and then
Yo,
he's
you
going to
bet.
He's going to recoup that. He's going to try to recoup that money somehow.
Yo, why? Why can they not bet on themselves?
I like how you make it seem
Why
like,
can the team take sports bets and
I
they
like how
can't?
Trevor makes it seem like sports bettors actually have control. Most of them have no control. That's why they're betting in the first place. So they'll start out good faith, betting on themselves, and then if they lose enough times, you know what they're going to do?
So what you're saying is you're saying we're doing this to protect them.
Yes.
I can accept that argument
Yes.
because I'm against sports betting, so I can
You
accept
didn't
this
sound
argument.
like you were against sports betting.
No.
You sounded like
what
a
I'm-
mouthpiece for FanDuel and DraftKings at the same time.
No, what I'm saying is this: I don't understand how you can have a system that then excludes one part because the reason you've beaten me in this, and the reason I'm accepting defeat in this argument, is because you used the elements of sports betting that I'm against.
Yes.
It's addictive. It's a spiral. It takes you down a rabbit hole. That's why you've won. Do you get what I'm saying? But I'm saying if we are going to allow sports betting to exist, why don't we let the players bet on them? That's all I was saying.
If human beings were robots without emotions.
Yeah, but I'm saying if it's not good for the players, why is it good for the people?
Because then that's one way for the people to be invested. They can't play. They can't get the rush from playing.
So they must get it by being broke and losing their houses.
By trying to win something.
See you. It sounds like you are a lobbyist for DraftKings and,
the funny thing,
FanDuel and all of them.
Before we even move on, the funny thing about England, the thing I love about England as it is now, as you said, I'm a hater. The thing I love about England is the English media, who are notorious, by the way, for always picking a scapegoat, who's always black every time they don't perform, are caught in a very interesting spot because they want Tuchel to succeed because he's coaching the English team. But then if he succeeds, he'll get a knighthood. And there's nothing worse for an Englishman than to feel like they owe something to a German. So I just want to see how that will play out. Because if Tuchel doesn't succeed, then they're going to frog match him out of...
Of course.
Yes, they're going to Brexit him. They would love that. But then they would also love him to win. But then that comes with such a huge payoff and such a huge debt.
What do you think their chances are? How far do you see them getting in this tournament?
I think England are going to struggle in their opening games. They always do
struggle. Wait. Okay, so who are the games? We have...
They always know. I always know. I don't whether they're playing Uganda, whether they're playing the US, or whether they're playing. They always struggle in the opening games, but then they'll make it deep. They'll make a deep run, and I think then they.
Ryan, who's England playing against in their opening games? What's the group stages?
I'll have a look for you.
Because depending on who it is, because one thing England does really well is they thrash small teams.
No, they don't actually.
What are you talking about?
Cup, they always
in the
struggle.
World Cup they struggle.
They always struggle.
England, Croatia.
They always struggle.
That's tough.
England, Ghana.
Wait. England, Croatia. Didn't Croatia beat England in Qatar?
No, in Qatar they were beaten by France. Hurricane missed a penalty last minute.
No. What do you mean?
In Qatar, yeah, Hurricane missed a penalty last minute, and France dumped them out. Croatia was beaten by Argentina, 3-0.
Oh,
yes. The thing is, England...
Croatia did beat a big team, though. I can't remember right
England
now.
always struggles.
Wait. What game? We were at a game where England was up 1-0. It was a knockout game. Who were they playing?
They were playing France. Olivier Giroud equalized.
And then they tried to...
Yes, and then...
Was that a France game?
Yeah, France took a 2-1 lead. Hurricane missed a penalty. That famous English mentality, falling and folding when the pressure is on.
Okay, so who else? England who?
I feel like England
and then Ghana?
Yes.
The second match?
Okay, so England, Ghana, that's the second match. That can also be anything can happen game with Ghana.
2 games in. That would be a dream scenario for me. But England always struggle, but they always make it through.
Okay, wait.
Those are 2 games they could easily lose.
Yes,
they could lose or draw.
The final games against Panama.
That they should win.
They will struggle. England always struggle when they are the favorites. Because they don't know.
But they're always the favorites.
They don't know.
But they're not favorites this year.
They don't know how to. No. When they're playing against a team which is an underdog, because they don't know how to break down low blocks. When a team sits back and defends, England always struggles because they don't have the tools to break down a low block team.
Damn.
So I think they'll make it to the knockout rounds. But there's always going to be with England. There's always drama because if they lose their opening game to Croatia, then the tabloids are going to fire up. You know what they always do.
No,
it's going to be crisis. All hands on deck.
The English media takes for granted how detrimental they are to the English game.
Incredibly detrimental.
Like, I don't understand how they think the team will win when they are constantly bombarded with some of the most negative rhetoric ever.
They do what tabloids do. They build you up. So pre-tournament, they go like, we're going to win. It's coming home. England are the favorites.
And then they try, like,
we have the best team, the most talented team.
Then they try to bring you down.
Then the moment there's a setback, they jump onto the team. And I think that's going to happen. It happens every World Cup. But I think this time, England are going to make it. They always make it deep into the knockouts. But then they always struggle. They always struggle when the pressure is on.
Okay.
It's been the English cast like since 1966.
I mean, there's players that I love in the team. So I hope they at least do well. But I mean, I want Ghana to go through in that group.
I like it when they win enough games that have just enough hope, and then it all
To have it
comes
all taken
crashing
away.
down, and then you watch the media melt down.
Shame, man.
I love it.
It's a big one.
I almost love it more than the World Cup.
You know what you probably love? Is how the Spanish team snubbed all the Real Madrid players.
They had a terrible season. None of them deserve to make it. Which Madrid player made? Also, I like how they make it seem.
I love how. You
Look.
see, let's just pause for a
Okay.
second there, Joe. And look at how your face changed. You got you tried to fake it, and you're like, oh, they had a terrible season, and they you don't think a single Real Madrid player
None of them.
deserved to be called up
Also,
to the Spanish
the
team?
thing people forget is that Real Madrid doesn't have those many Spanish players.
Okay, actually, no, that's a good argument. Yeah, because you've got Mbappe, you've got Vinicius. Who plays on the right these days?
The team is filled. It was Rodrigo.
'Cause Rodrigo
He
got injured.
Then they tried, I think, Adagula there. They don't.
And Carreras play.
Carreras had a terrible season.
And
He was
who's the
playing left back.
Argentinian boy? Mascas.
Yeah, Mastantuano.
Yeah, Mastantuano.
Yes.
Yes.
They don't have-
He's
They
Argentinian.
never have the Real Madrid team. When you look at it, it's always like it feels lucky when they have two Spanish players in there.
Yeah, you're not
Because
wrong.
they had Dean Hausen,
Yeah.
who then had a dip in form, which means now he was replaced by Militao and Rudiger. So they don't even have any
Oh, yeah,
Danny
yeah,
Carvajal
yeah.
is too old.
Yeah.
And he was replaced by Trent Alexander-Arnold in the team. So I don't know why Madrid fans are saying,
Yeah, those don't sound.
I don't know why they're
you're not wrong.
surprised, yes. And they had a terrible
Those don't
season
seem
on
like
top of
snubs
that,
for me,
yes.
actually.
so
They
I,
don't,
th-
they
I,
don't seem like snubs at all.
I think the thing Madrid fans don't like is the fact that way too many Barcelona players ended up making it. But then Barcelona had the best season. And Barcelona plays way more Spanish players. So
No, it makes sense.
It makes
it makes complete
yes.
sense.
But it's the first time in decades that Madrid hasn't had a representative to the Spanish team. And that, I think, is a damning indictment.
Don't go anywhere, because we got more What Now after this.
But I think that's the funny thing about this World Cup is almost every call-up, every selection has had so much drama. You know, you have England, you have Spain, you have Germany. You know what's happening in Germany?
Well, I mean, German
With the
drama
goalkeeping situation, yes.
with Neuer.
Yes.
I don't get why that's a drama. I'll be
He
honest.
retired. Sat out the qualifiers.
Yeah.
Another goalkeeper had to actually go through the qualifiers.
So what?
Did a good game, did a good job, and now Neuer comes back and he's going to play in the World Cup. And then
but-
the keeper who helped them
But
qualify.
Neuer was fantastic with Bayern Munich.
Yes, but I'm saying
The keeper. Let me ask you: the keeper who helped them qualify, is he in the squad?
yes,
Then that's fine.
but he was supposed to be guaranteed a
Joe,
starting role.
Joe, it's fine.
Trevor,
Joe,
think of it this way:
Joe. If you bring another Tinder analogy here, my man, I'm
If
gonna
I
swipe.
swipe right-
I'm gonna swipe left on you, eh?
if I swipe right on this girl and then I take her on a date and I treat her very, very well, and she says I have an amazing time, and then she goes like your place or mine, and I go like, oh, my place, and then we go back to my place, and then my friend who was discouraging me from actually swiping right on this girl goes like, now it's my time to shine. As you sit in the cack chair, it just feels unfair.
So let's
The goalkeeper.
let's improve on this
yes.
analogy. Let's make it better. Your friend said that he's out of the dating pool.
Yes.
Okay. You went on a date.
He
Your
said-
friend said, I'm out of the dates. I'm not
Yes.
dating anymore. But outside the restaurant window, your friend was breakdancing.
Yes.
Your friend was
My
doing
friend is a
things.
10, yes.
Your friend was cooking.
Yes.
Your friend was singing.
Yes.
Your friend was juggling. Man, your friend was putting on a show.
Yes.
And outside the window, your date sees your friend.
Yes. I was also putting on a semi-show.
Fine.
Yes.
But as we know, semis are not exactly the best.
They don't count, okay?
And then your date saw your friend and went, you know what? I would like to date that guy. Would that guy like to date me? And then your friend goes, you know what? I'm back in the mix. That's more what happened.
Yes, but I'm saying it
So
feels unfair.
I mean,
So I guess
all is fair.
I guess the moral of the lesson is if I ever take a girl out on a date, I don't want Trevor breakdancing outside the window.
Hey, my friend, choose your restaurants wisely. I just don't think there's
No,
drama.
no, but
you know
for
what?
me-
I'll
for
tell
me,
you what.
it's
I'll tell you what's
funny.
more dramatic.
Yes.
I'll tell you what's more exciting. This is the final World Cup where we get to see it's the changing of a guard in one of the biggest ways possible.
I think before you
This is
move
the
I think before you move on to that, the fact that Germany is having mini drama for me tells me a lot about this World Cup. And I think I told you this. I think this World Cup has so much drama. It should be airing on Bravo. Because Germans normally are very like matter of fact. Teams are
You
chosen.
think it's that dramatic?
This is huge. It's like causing waves in Germany because they think it's very unfair to the keeper who led them. They said Neuer is amazing. Everyone wants him on the team.
I mean, now you just sold me another brilliant idea. We should go to Bravo and sell them the Real Housewives of the World
Cup. Yes.
And it's just the players. And then because now they'd be in a confessional, and then the other goalkeeper would be like, so, I don't even understand what happened here because, the whole time I was playing for the national team and I was the main player.
Yes.
10 games, and I took the team to the World Cup. We qualified with these hands in these gloves. And then all of a sudden that bitch Neuer comes out of nowhere and takes the spot. I mean, what are we doing here, guys? And then they cut to Neuer. Then Neuer's like,
I like the fact that your dramatic German is still not dramatic at all.
I mean, that was very dramatic.
Like
German.
he's being sassy, but he's not like dramatic Real Housewives.
Yeah, but this is like for a German.
It's like peak sass.
What Germans who watch what I just did now are gonna be like, damn, that was intense.
They'll be like, that German needs to control their emotions.
You know what I mean? Like the scale for Germans. No, the thing I'm most excited for. It's the changing of an era, my friend. Last World Cup where we get to see Messi, Ronaldo, and Neymar.
Yeah, the last.
These were,
and Neuer.
As I said, last World Cup where we get to see Messi, Ronaldo, and Neymar. This guy just threw in
a goalkeeper.
A goalkeeper who, yes, he is one of the greatest goalkeepers of all time.
Top 3, yes. But he's not yet.
Come on. Come on.
He shouldn't be in the same. Yeah,
Come on. We're talking about players
who made you sit on the edge of your seat. Yes.
Who made you want to play like them. Neymar, arguably the greatest talent that again didn't achieve the heights that he was supposed to, arguably because he didn't want to. Neymar never seemed to enjoy the pressure nor the lifestyle.
He was Brazilian.
But other Brazilians, they reached their peak.
No, Brazilians.
Ronaldinho did it?
No, he didn't.
What do you mean?
Ronaldinho could have had.
Does Ronaldinho have a Ballon d'Or?
Yeah, but he should have 5.
Yeah, but he should have had 2, if we're honest.
Yes, at least 2, yes.
He should have had 2. I think he was a little bit robbed of 1. He should have had 2.
Yes.
He did his Champions League. He did his leagues. He did his World Cups. He did amazing things. No. You want
Brazilians always shine brightly, but for such a short period of time.
Yeah, but you want Brazilians to not be Brazilian. That's your problem.
No, that's why I said Neymar is Brazilian.
No,
he did the Brazilian thing.
Neymar underperformed for Brazilian even. How many World Cups does Neymar have?
None.
Okay. How many Champions League?
Yeah, but he was also cast with the worst team in Brazilian history.
Joe, answer my questions. How many World Cups does Neymar have?
He has none.
How many Champions Leagues does he have?
He has 1.
How many leagues does he have?
He has 3, 4.
In a career of how long?
A career that's been cut short because of injuries.
How many Ballon d'Ors does he have?
None.
Okay.
Yes.
When you look...
It's a travesty.
When you look at what Neymar is capable of...
Yes.
There is no person in this world who can dispute... Even Messi has said... Let's use your Lord and Savior Messi.
Okay.
Even Messi has said...
Okay.
When they've asked Messi, who are some of your favorite players? He says, when I watch Neymar play the game, I'm mesmerized.
Brilliant, beautiful, yoga bonito, as you say.
Messi says that.
Yes.
Neymar. So I'm excited that we get to see, it's like one last chance for Neymar to come out and just even if it's for 2 games, just remind everybody why he was supposed to be that thing. In fact, I would even hope that Neymar wins a World Cup just because, man, it would be amazing.
It would be good for him to win. But
it would be great for Brazil.
But as I'm saying again, Neymar. His cast, his generation, because Ronaldinho, for all his talents, he still played alongside Ronaldo, Rivaldo. He played against... Neymar has been carrying this team on his back.
That's true.
And when you look at players like Rafinha and players like Vinicius, they're great at their clubs.
Yeah, but they're
still don't perform when they put on the golden shirt. So I don't hold the Ballon d'Or against him because he was competing in the same era as Ronaldo and Messi. It was a bit tough for him to break through. But I also think...
Yeah, but I don't think he performed at the level.
I think he didn't have the discipline.
Yeah, but he talks about it. You see him, he likes playing video games.
Yes.
He likes living a different kind of life. Yes. And I think his dad puts too much pressure on him, but that's just from what I've seen. I mean, that's,
his dad is like any sports dad. He's like,
Yeah, but he's
Michael Jackson's dad. He's like any sports, he's like, Serena Williams' dad. He's like any sports dad who is invested in their kids becoming the next big thing, will always put them under
immense amounts of pressure. Yeah, that's true. Messi is just Messi.
Yes.
He can do anything. What do you think of the Argentina squad for this one?
I think it's better than the squad in 2022.
I agree.
I think it's more balanced. I think the fact that Messi is 4 years older might count against them, but he's Messi.
Bro, he's Messi.
All he needs is a moment of brilliance.
He's Messi.
I think Ronaldo, the Portugal team, fun enough, the most stable team.
It's a good team.
No drama.
It's a good team.
No selection drama.
Yo,
I think
it's a
Ronaldo.
good team.
I think Ronaldo might hold them.
It is a good team.
I think accommodating Ronaldo in that team might hold them back.
It
but
will.
Then he's
It will.
Ronaldo. Again, you can't count him out.
You shouldn't count him out, but I think
he'll do more harm than good.
So here's my opinion. Might be controversial if you're a Ronaldo fan, but I think the greatest thing Ronaldo can do is use.
We're going to get banter at the stake.
That's fine.
Yes,
The greatest thing Ronaldo can do at this World Cup,
is be a cheerleader.
yes, is allow his team to do things without him. If you look at what Portugal did at the Euros without him, I'm not saying that he's not good, and I'm not saying he shouldn't be in the team, but I'm saying like if Ronaldo is able to lessen his gravitational pull, both in terms of being on the pitch,
Yes.
and in terms of like wanting the ball and man, that Portugal team, guys, we're talking about like you've got Vitinha,
João Neves.
João Neves,
Yes.
you've got Nuno Mendes,
Yeah.
you've got Bruno Fernandes,
The whole team, yes.
who just
Bernardo
cannot kick a ball
Silva,
wrong.
the whole
Bernardo
team,
Silva, you've got like decent defenders
It's
at the back as well.
Yes, it's frankly between them, France.
The weakest
and
player is
Spain.
probably
Yes.
the goalkeeper. So
Who saves penalties for fun?
true, but
Yes,
beyond
the weakest-
penalties though, he's not the greatest goalkeeper.
The weakest player is by far Ronaldo. And again,
Did they bring Rafa Leao as well?
Rafa Leao is in there.
Yeah, man.
Big difference maker. I think for me, the thing you say about Ronaldo, and that's what makes this team a Greek tragedy, is the thing you're saying is the exact thing Ronaldo can't do naturally.
That's why I'm saying Ronaldo,
He can't step away
Cristiano Ronaldo,
for the benefit of the
if
team.
you are out there, this could be the moment where you shock the world.
No, he can't.
Joe?
It goes against everything in his DNA.
Yes, but
Yes.
this is the moment. We love movies.
Yes.
What do we love about great movies? The unexpected happens. If Cristiano Ronaldo comes out with that team and at a moment where we don't expect it, takes a back seat, Portugal can win the World
But
Cup.
what also makes great movies is the fact that normally the character or the protagonist or even the antagonist, they have a character flaw that they can't quite overcome. And Ronaldo has that as a character flaw. He has to be the main character. He can't step away.
Man, but if he does it
can't.
at the right moment,
He won't step away. I watched
the right
I
moments.
watched his team play in the Saudi league. He can't step away. He can't help
yeah,
himself.
but that's the Saudi league. You
Yes.
can't tell Ronaldo to step away at the Saudi league.
He was costing them more than he was helping them.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
hear
saying.
you. That's what I worry about.
So
man.
for me, that's the funny thing. They have to accommodate him.
that's what I worry
And
about.
as I've said, Ronaldo can put the chances away. But then when he's not putting the chances away, he can't press. He can't hold up play. So you're basically playing with 10.
It's going to be interesting. I mean, not as interesting as
And also-
as Iran playing in the World Cup. A lot of people have been shocked by this because I guess they don't understand how special is the wrong word. Come on, you're a dictionary. What's a better word to describe Iran, or rather, like how the World Cup creates?
This bubble of...
It's a
yes.
world. Oh, I didn't know you were going to use bubble. I also have bubble in my vocabulary. I thought you were going to give us something magical, but bubble I could have said as well.
No, I also want... I want to show that I have the common touch. I speak
Okay,
the
fine.
language of the
All
common
right,
man.
bubble. We'll
Yes.
go with bubble then.
Yes.
Damn. I'm glad I deferred to you, Joe. No, the World Cup. I was trying to explain to my American friends.
You have some as well.
I didn't want to mention it, but I was trying to explain to my American friends why Iran is playing in the World Cup. They were like, "But America's
at
at
war,
war with
yes.
Iran. How can?" Then I was like, "Guys, the World Cup is something that goes beyond your petty grievances.
Yes.
And these
Transcends,
ideas you
yes.
have of world leaders and political affiliations, and everything stops.
Yes.
During the World Cup in South Africa in 2010, Do you know how much crime we had? None.
Plummeted. Yes.
None, Joe. It was just shh. When FIFA comes to your country,
FIFA takes over the country.
it is like being invaded
Yes. Yes.
by a very polite invading
Benevolent,
force.
yes.
It's a benevolent,
Occupying force.
yes. They come in, they bring festivity and joy and immense financial pressure, if we're honest, to your country.
What people forget, FIFA actually enacts its own laws.
Yes, they don't
come
know
and
that.
take over the legal system.
Yes.
Because when someone violates any copyright, they want to try them immediately,
It's FIFA who
prosecute
does
them.
it.
Yes. Your legal system.
It just pauses. So Iran playing in the World Cup is not as crazy as people think because Iran made it into the World Cup. But I do want to see what it'll be like when Iran is on the pitch.
It will be interesting because there's a huge Iranian diaspora in America.
Yeah, but like,
So
I'm with you there.
Yes.
I'm with you there. But you
they
know,
won't be wanting for fans. Like they'll have enough fans. Like people will
That's
show
true.
up.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
But it's going to be very interesting because they were initially based in America, and then the Iranian, their delegation demanded that they be moved out of America. So they're going to be flying into America, playing the games, and then going back to Mexico.
Why would they do that?
They moved their base to Mexico.
why would they do that?
They
though?
didn't want to be in America.
Man, now you're hurting. Now you're cutting off your nose to spite. That's,
No, they went like, would rather train in Mexico, come, because they're playing all their games in America.
Yeah, but that's you see, you've hurt your. That to me, like you've now your team is tired. They, you don't want to do that. I mean, we'll see what I predict.
No, but
I predict that won't go.
No,
well.
no, but you're right. I remember in South Africa again. I was explaining to my South African friends during 2010.
Is that me?
Yes, no, I have some. I have some. Besides,
When were you explaining to me?
You meant South Africa when North Korea played in South, and people were like, oh, no, we didn't know North Korea is even allowed to play in the World Cup.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. That's the special thing about the World Cup. England played Argentina in '86.
Yeah.
Just, I think, 2-3 years after they had fought over the Falklands. That's the special thing about the World Cup. Once the World Cup starts, forget your wars, forget your Easter game. And so
They should include a new rule. If two countries
are fighting.
are fighting and play against each other in the World Cup, whoever wins that game wins the dispute.
You know, that's funny because in 1998, Iran played, because Iran and the US have been mortal enemies forever.
Right.
They played in 98, Iran won 2-1. They played in Qatar, which was supposed to be like the revenge game, and it turned out to be because the US won 2-1. So
now
fingers
this is
crossed.
the final.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah, they meet in the knockouts. And then whoever wins, that should be the rule. Whoever wins, we open up the Strait of Hormuz.
Whoever
Or we
wins
close
the
it.
Strait of Hormuz.
Yes. It should be the
now
trophy.
this is
Yes.
this is sports betting now.
That's high stakes.
This is
now, yes.
ultimate sports betting now.
That should be.
Put your money where your mouth is. Who do you think would win, Iran or USA? Because Team USA, if we're honest, is not looking that great.
I think Iran.
Like the tools that they have.
I think Iran would win simply because of the stakes. Like when I feel like the US, when they are playing, especially when, the few times I've seen them play against Iran, and it's just 2 times, it feels like the Iranians know that there's more at stake than just the result.
Oh, they're playing for their family.
Yeah, they're playing for everything. They're playing for national pride. And also, like, they're a smaller country geopolitically. So this means everything to them. The Americans are playing, but they're not playing the way, they don't play with the same passion they play against Mexico. If you've watched America play against Mexico, American players are really locked in. There are fights happening. When they play against Iran, it's not the rival.
They don't see them.
Yes.
That's the problem. They don't see them. Okay, so what are your predictions? Who do you think is going to win the World Cup? Let's start with the easy ones. My prediction is France. I say France is going to win the World Cup.
I would love to say France, but I think history forces me not to, because no team has
What does that mean?
Because no team has made 3 World Cup finals and won 2 out of them. So France made
You're gonna let history cock block you?
Yes, because France made the final in 2018, won it,
My friend,
made the final in the last World Cup.
History has shown that no one has responded to you swiping right. But that doesn't stop you.
We can change that right now. Where's my
That doesn't
phone?
stop you, Joe.
We can change that
That
right
doesn't
now.
stop you,
'Cause
Joe.
now you forget one thing, I'm on a podcast.
Exactly, Joe. Anything
And
can happen
honeys
now.
love guys on a podcast.
Anything can happen. Women love guys on podcasts. Women are always like, oh, more of this, please. Oh,
Give
please.
more guys
More
mics.
guys. Just
Yes.
talk. Oh, please. We need more of this. Women are like, oh, wow. You have a microphone and you're espousing opinions that are not based in fact nor in expertise. Please.
Give me more
of
time,
this.
yes.
Give me more. Oh, you're going to have a great time, Joe. So forget history. What are you saying?
I think Spain is going to win it.
You think Spain will win the World
Cup? I think Spain is too balanced.
Can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Remove the word think.
Yes.
This is not about thinking.
I firmly believe Spain is going to win.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Okay, so Spain's winning the World Cup. I say France is winning the World Cup. All right, now, who do we think as a backup, a dark horse winner of the World Cup?
Discounting Argentina because of Messi? I think Norway.
No, you can't discount Argentina. You have to choose one.
No, because a team with Messi can't be a dark horse.
No, they are a dark horse.
No, a dark horse is one you don't expect to win.
So you expect them to win?
I expect Messi to reach.
So Norway.
Yes. Norway, because they went through their qualifiers almost unbeaten. They have
Erling Haaland.
They have Soloth.
Yeah.
They have like a very good. They have
a solid team.
Yeah, they have a solid
Oscar
team.
Bob, isn't he?
Yeah. Odegaard.
Yeah.
They have like
a solid team.
Yeah, they have a very, very good team.
If you can get the ball from the back to the middle to the front, you can win any game.
They have a very, very good team. So I think they're the team that might surprise us the most. If you're talking about dark horses, that's the team that might go farther than we expect.
Which African team do you think has the best chance?
Wow. I would love to be hopeful and say maybe Ghana, but I watched their friend against Mexico. They were not. Look,
Senegal?
Senegal is always in there, but I don't think they have
discipline.
No. I think Mane is a bit older. I think they played well in the African Nations Cup, which they won under, the circumstances they won in. I feel like the North African teams never go far in the World Cup. They always.
Morocco had the darling run.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I would look at Morocco. But Morocco surprised us in Qatar because they were the surprise. I think teams are going to be
ready for them now.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So I would go, and then the other team like DR Congo, I think they would just. I'm not thinking they're making up the numbers, but I'm thinking they will just hope that they have a better outing than they did the last World Cup they went in, which was 1974, and they lost so badly that their president almost threatened to not allow them back into the country. So I hope anything better than that, anything better than your president going like, oh, you're going to become persona non grata, will be a win for DR Congo.
Oh, man.
As someone said, they left not with their heads held high, but at least they still had their heads. Anything better than that, I think would be. I think Morocco and Senegal, they're the two teams that also made it to the final of the Nations Cup.
Yeah, so
if you're going by the form book, they have the best chance.
The best chance of the not best chance havers.
But I think Morocco really surprised us because they were surprised. Now teams are going to be ready for them.
I'm excited, bro. This is going to be a big one. We're going to be doing the watch party. That's going to be dope.
But also remember, there are also so many small teams. That's the thing I also love about this World Cup. There's so many small teams. Cape Verde, Curacao, Uzbekistan.
Are you just making up names?
No, these are teams. These are teams that are going to be playing, and I think
I feel like now you're just making up words.
I think it sounds.
First of all, it's Cape Town. Okay, I don't know why this guy. He's just making up things.
There are white people watching going like, is he casting spells?
Corazon is a Spanish
Curacao.
word.
I don't. Yeah, but I think it's going to.
No, I'm joking, man.
Look,
it's great. It's great for them. But
that's a great thing about expanding the World Cup. It gives every country a chance. Uzbekistan, who knew, are going to be at the World Cup. I think it also gives Americans a chance to learn geography without invading countries. Because normally the only way Americans learn about countries is
you know why I'm laughing? I'm laughing because you think Americans are going to be watching the World Cup.
It's at home.
You think Americans are going to watch the Curacao game?
I think they're going to be watching the Curacao game if we do it as part of our World Cup watch party.
I mean, we'll see. It's going to be fun, man.
It's the perfect way for Americans to watch the game.
It's going to be fun as long as they score a lot of goals and they make it exciting. Here's what I pitch to FIFA. If you want as many Americans watching this as possible, you should engineer a few moments. So
you should rig the games.
No, not the games. Okay. Engineer a few moments. So like at the have a fight break out between two teams before a game and then have it go viral.
Oh, you mean the teams, not the fans?
Not the fans, the teams. Have a few moments, because I think that's also something that hampers soccer. Soccer, the thing that hampers soccer in America is there aren't enough personal storylines. You see, so in America they'll go, it's LeBron James and the
Steph
Lakers
Curry,
going up against, you know,
Steph
Shea
Curry and the
Gilgeous-Alexander
Warriors,
and the OKC. It's like they make it a personal story. They make it a thing that gets you vested. We just go like, Curaçao, Uzbekistan. That doesn't get Americans.
yes.
Americans want to know.
You need dramatic stakes to be.
They want the
heightened,
antagonist. They want Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader.
yes.
So Americans got to create that. They should also encourage the players to like make videos like Messi, Ronaldo. It'd be great if they made videos to each other. Like, let me tell you something, brother.
Okay.
I want you to understand. This might
yeah.
be my last
Like-
World Cup, but I'm coming for you, Messi. I'm coming for you, brother. And a lot of people say that you gotta beat me, but you ain't got what it takes.
So turn it into a bit of wrestling, WWE.
Just a little bit, and I think you're gonna bring the American crowd in.
Here's my.
And if they don't do it,
look,
I'm more than willing to do it for them.
Look,
we'll use AI.
I'm a huge World Cup fan, but here's the thing about a World Cup held in the US, and I was just thinking about this when you're talking about how we can court more American fans. You know, when the World Cup was held in Qatar,
Yeah.
there was a huge backlash. It was
Yes.
a controversial project, and we went like, okay, next World Cup, the host should have a proud footballing history because Qatar had none.
Yeah.
They should have a great LGBTQ record because Qatar had none. They should have no corruption, no stench of corruption because Qatar had a lot of that. We went like there should be women's rights should be respected by the next host because Qatar clearly didn't respect human rights. And then we went like, you know what? They shouldn't have like an immigrant labor crisis. That's the checklist. Oh, and also went like, okay, there should be no gun violence. They shouldn't have a broken healthcare system. They shouldn't have systemic racism. And it should be, okay, the next host at least should not be a failed democracy. And what did FIFA do? FIFA chose the USA.
I hope you have a green card, eh?
They had one job. And they somehow managed to pick a team with the worst record. than Qatar.
Words. I hope
But
you
still-
don't have any international flights planned soon, buddy.
But still super excited because, you know, when the World Cup starts, then all that flies out of the window. The moment the kickoff happens,
Hey, man. That's, look, one of the biggest
the
things
soccer
about
party
it.
begins.
As soon as the FIFA World Cup kicks off, the world stops, comes together, and I don't even say this in like a cheesy way. There are few moments other than
That unite,
wars
yes.
that bring as many people together in one spectacle. There are few moments that connect as many human beings as a World Cup. There are no moments where Curaçao is going to be having a conversation with New Zealand, having a conversation with Iran, having a conversation with South Africa, having a conversation with Brazil, having a conversation with the United States, having a conversation with Mexico, there's no other event.
Forget conversation. There is no other event where people from Uzbekistan are going to be trash talking America.
Yeah,
and that's the good thing about the World Cup. Like,
It's
you
gonna
get
be
a
amazing.
chance to trash talk. And I think our World Cup watch party is going to give fans who are not as deep into the game a very good outlet, because it just
Well,
won't
I mean, if you're going to be there,
it just won't be like
if you're going to be there, even if people don't like football, if they're fans of dating apps, they've come to the right place. I'll tell you that
maybe
much.
that's what we should call the World Cup to Americans. Maybe that's a perfect way to describe it. It's like Coachella meets Burning Man meets you swiping right on dating apps and getting swiped right back, not being left on red. That's, to me, how it feels, and I'm
All right.
pretty excited.
You know what I'm going to do now, Joe?
Really excited.
I'm going to swipe left on this episode and say that it's done. This was great, man. I'll see you next week, and we'll see where we go from here. It's going to be exciting. And for everyone else who's joining us, welcome to the World Cup.
Ooh, it's going to be a roller coaster ride of emotions.
Or as they say in South America, Mundial.
Welcome to Mundial.
Welcome. Bienvenido a Mundial. All right, dope. Thank you so much for watching the episode. If you enjoyed it, pass it on to a friend. If you didn't enjoy it, pass it on to your friend still. Let them suffer for a change. And don't forget to engage with us in the comments. If you want to suggest a guest, maybe there's questions you want, maybe there's ideas that you have, you can chat to us. We will read through the comments and we'll get into it. Either way, I appreciate you taking the time. Thank you for hanging out with us on What Now? And remember, we do this for you, so we would like to hear from you. Till next time, thank you.